Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's been a minute. I got some beer mail, and I think there's a whole roll of this blue painter's tape on these. I'm gonna open these up and show you what I got, and then tell you about it. You don't want to sit here and watch me open every one of these, do you? Be right back. Okay, I just got done unwrapping all of these beers. There are 8. It's an 8-pack. So I got 2 black IPAs. I've got 2 Dropkick Nates. I've got a coconut stout. I have a Golden Belgian Strong at 9.8%. And I have Barley Wine 1.0 at 10.9% from June of 2016. And then I have a Pele Stein, which I think is a Stein beer. And I think this was brewed using like the hot rock boil method. If you guys recognize these beers, you know who this beer mail came from. This is from the one and the only Zemanber Big 1122334455. Josh hooked me straight up. This is a phenomenal beer mail. I don't think I've had a single beer of his since he's gone all grain, and I'm pretty excited and stoked to get into these. He just recently did the Dropkick Nate, so that's probably the freshest out of this whole group, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Belgian Strong came just before that. The dude's a beast. He's tearing it up, and I've been busy, freaking crazy busy. This brewery's a mess. I got to get this place cleaned up, but I wanted to share something with you guys. As you know, I entered the Peach State Brew Off, which was, let's say, entered in January. The event was March 5th, so I haven't done a video since then. But I didn't go home empty-handed this time. I got a couple of bronze medals, 3rd place. So those are pretty rad, right? Where's the camera on this thing? Dang, it's like my first time shooting a video. This was for the Hugh Hefner Weizen, which was my Heffy, and my Guacamole Saison, which was a beer I made back in May of 2017. So that thing had some age on it. So that was cool. You know, I had 6 entries. Those are the only 2 that medaled. The other ones, I don't know. I'm not brewing beer for judges apparently, because a lot of these beers they got ripped apart pretty good. I think one of those medals I placed with like a 25, so that's not really great. That's like 50%. But the good takeaway from the day was I brought my New England IPA, which is kind of a sessionable IPA. It was 5.6%. I took that up for the People's Choice, which was the, what was it? Magnesium Torch Pimple, whatever. Weasel Pimple. I forgot what the heck it was, but it doesn't matter. It was the People's Choice, and I was honored to receive this. Everyone loved that. It was a fantastic beer. The HBC 431, the Strata hops, the Amarillo, they really worked well together. It was super fresh. It was 13 days old when I was serving it at the Peach State Brew Off, and everyone just dug it. So that put me on a cloud. That was pretty awesome. Called that beer Cloud Hopper. Now I don't know if that beer name's taken, but it seemed to fit. The wife came up with that one. On the way out the door, I'm getting ready to put a name down on the tag for voting, and I said, "You got any ideas, hon?" She goes, "Cloud Hopper. It's perfect." And I'm like, "All right, that is perfect." Rocked it. So that was cool. So yeah, I've got some homebrew to get into, thanks to Josh. What else have I got going on? I have so much to do. I've got a pina colada mead that I need to work on. I've got actually I have a couple of beer mails I need to send out. I need to send something up to Elder. I owe him a package, and I've got a little package going over to SJ. Um, Kind of, it's beer related. It's not necessarily beer mail, but um, I am going to drop a couple of bottles in there. Oh, surprise is out. Sorry, SJ, if you're watching. But Paul Wicksteed's ex-wife, Jody, is putting together a memory blanket for their son, Jesse, and using Paul Wicksteed's, a lot of his old t-shirts, but fell short on, you know, the size of what she wanted to make this thing, because she's doing like the tiles and all that, you know, square patches of the t-shirts, of all his brewing shirts. And so she reached out on Facebook, and I saw it and wanted to do something, and SJ's been so kind to be kind of the acting hub, if you will, to get these shirts over to Jody. So we're gonna go ahead and put those together and get them shipped up to him, and then he'll ship them over to New Zealand. So thanks, SJ, for taking care of that. I think that's a real nice gesture, and you know, that just shows you how great this community is, even in the afterlife. So got a bunch of stuff to do. I got to clean up this carboy. I got to sort out a brew. I'm gonna maybe do a brew today. I don't know. Got some other stuff going on. We're going to a spring carnival over at the grade school with the little ones, so that should be fun. Oh, there was some cool comments. You guys all seemed to comment on the Pinewood Derbies and stuff, and the scouting. So my son went to the district finals with his car, and he actually this was his last Cub Scout event, and we did that last weekend, and he took third place in that. So oh yeah, speaking of cleaning, that refrigerator, that freezer over there has about half a gallon or so of the New England IPA that won People's Choice. For the first time ever, I had a keg leak out of the outlet poppet valve and filled the bottom of that thing. So I've got to work out how I'm going to clean it. I don't know. I might elevate it and drain it out, because there is a drain in the bottom. I may just soak it all up with some towels and do it that way. I don't know. Anyway, bummer. As with homebrewing, with everything homebrewing, 90% of what you do, spend your time on, is cleaning. So, all right, I'm out of here. Rambled long enough. You guys have a great week. Sorry I haven't been real present lately on the tubes. I just have too much going on. Simply too much. Gotta figure out where I can shave some stuff off. You know, I've missed the last 3 homebrew club meetings because of being so busy. So, cheers everybody. We'll see you on the next one, and until then, homebrew up. Cheers.